Hello everyone. Today we're gonna put eyes on Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story. This game is a survival horror game, similar to Resident Evil, only it's a side-scroller. I played it a bit, and I really liked it. And for being a 2D game, it does get pretty creepy in some points. And here we are in the subway. So things like this. What is that smell coming from the bag? And then the bag moves. So, and then you can interact with it. So do you? Or don't you? And then you'll never know. I'm not touching that. But if you really want to know, nothing happens if you touch the bag. She says exactly what I said. I'm not touching that. Or something along those lines. And then we're kinda stuck here. So the art style is great. I love it. The animation is a bit wonky, if you will. Like the way her legs move, it's just unnatural, but it's a nitpick. I think it works. Now, this is really fun. I'll leave that there for you to discover.
No turning back now, Mei.
And here we are. So it is a bit like a point and click as well. So in essence, a survival horror that's played from a 2D side-scrolling perspective. You get to talk to people, you get to explore a cyberpunk city, which is a dystopia, as cyberpunk usually is. So the manga or comic book type cutscenes are really good. The art style is great. And the game art style is great as well. So we need to go into the bar. And then we have our first problem. Our ID is under the car and we can't reach it.
Excuse me.
So like in any other survival horror titles, and obviously this part, we haven't entered the horror yet. You have to complete certain, we'll call them quests, in order to progress, or solve certain puzzles in order to progress. And that usually entails finding items and or using those items in the correct spot. Oh, and it just dawned on me. Alright, that is cool. Good manga is always a constant. I think I got them all. I guess sometimes you shouldn't be doing offerings in lieu of a different person. Well, off we go to collect ID and get into the bar. I really like the ambience and the atmosphere in this game. They did a good job portraying one of the multiple cyberpunk inspired futures. Oh dear. Alright. Like I said, a complete dystopia. So far, the game just plays kinda like a point and click. Yeah, that guy's plastered. And this is where it all begins.
Thank you. Yes. Huh?
And just like that, they're gone. And now we're screwed. So I wonder if that opens this padlock. Yep. One cool thing is this puzzle has different solutions. I believe the outcome is the same, but wait. So that's not good. Oh, there it is. Well, time to book it.
What was that?
And we're now in the survival horror portion of it. I believe there is combat in this game. I just don't recall how it works. Or if you can actually fight. It feels more like you're avoiding these entities rather than actually fighting them. Well, in these games, every item is useful, for the most part. So I think the atmosphere is really good in this game. It also reminds me of another game called The Coma, and its sequel, The Coma Something Sisters, in which you're running away from some supernatural monster type thing. But I haven't played it very much, so I really don't remember. The Coma was darker than this game. I thought I saw a wire here.
This could work.
And that's another thing. In this game, you have to interact with stuff and backtrack, go back to things. Might not be everyone's cup of tea. To me, it's a neat concept. And funnily enough, today that I'm recording this video, I've also worked on a video for Ghostwire Tokyo. So both are cyberpunk, both have ghosts, and I think it's a pretty cool premise. The gameplay between these two games is completely different, however. An archaic media device. I think the game just called me old. Well, we got us the key. Oh, brother. That's not good. It is a bit unnerving to have that thing knocking on the... And well... I have no idea what to do. Oh crap. Okay.
Stay away!
I think it's a really cool detail. If you check previously in the video, her right arm, she had the jade bangle around her wrist. Oh boy. Can I use the letter opener? Not a weapon. Come on! So the jade bangle on her right arm shattered, and it also shows on the character model. I think that's a really cool detail. And here we are, stuck in who knows where, with these ghosts that seem to be cyber ghosts, or something along those lines. I haven't gotten much farther than this spot. Oh boy, what was that? And then, like good old Resident Evil, stuck in the mansion, locked doors, you have to find the proper keys, and so forth. I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is a pretty good game, a good entry in the survival horror genre. The gameplay is nothing you haven't seen before. A mixture of point and click and exploration. But the cyberpunk supernatural combination makes it, to me, very interesting. The art style, I really like. The controls are responsive and they work. There's nothing fancy, but they do their job well. I did not encounter any technical issues with the game when I played it before, nor now. I mean, things just work, and that's great. So, if you'd like to dive into a cyberpunk horror experience, this is a pretty good way to do it. And that's weird. And the atmosphere is pretty good. I really don't want to go down there, where the noise came from, it seemed. You know, it's usually not a good idea to go rushing in to the spot where the monster is. At least not in these games. So the reflection wasn't appearing. I don't know if that's due to technical limitations, or the game is just playing tricks on me. And there it is. Okay. Anyway. If you like survival horror games, chances are you'll like this one. I don't think you will be disappointed. Also, that glass. The problem with ghosts is you really can't kill them. Zombies, you can shoot and turn into kibble. Ghosts, you can't. But I suppose that's the charm of these games, where spirits are involved. Anyway, with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.